Hey everyone, this is Nitro. I just wanted to give some information about some of the future upcoming banners to Langrisser Mobile, as most of the banner prediction guides have pretty much been fully covered, right? At least the older ones, we've covered all the information, or at least all the banners on those tentative banner guides, because most of them ran all the way up to March. For example, we see here, this one goes all the way to, to pretty much today, right? Which is February 27th. So we have gotten pretty much all of these banners at this point, and so I thought I would go over what we would see in the future. Now, keep in mind, however, that Slong Games did change a lot of the banner order for us on the international server, so they may continue to do so for, the future banners. But what I'm showing is the banner order for the Chinese server. With that said, they didn't really rotate all that much in terms of the major banners, right? They did rotate quite a bit on the minor ones, which is the existing heroes, but for the major banners, they really didn't change it much. I think the one change that they truly did make was they moved Rainforce ahead of the Yu Yu Hakusho banners, but presumably, well, they moved Rainforce Betty and Prime Jessica Emilia ahead of the Yu Yu Hakusho banners, but I think that was for various reasons like licensing issues and so on. So, let's jump into what we can expect from the upcoming banners then, and here we go. So, what will be expected to occur next week is likely a repeat of an older banner, Elwyn, Leon, and Bernhard, right? All three heroes are great if you have them built up, so it's a nice banner to draw on, especially since it is a 3-hero banner, which means it is Destiny's Summon, or you're guaranteed to get a hero you don't currently have. Okay. So, in general, I should mention, what they've started doing is a banner every single week, and every month there will be new heroes, of course. So it will be new heroes, then 3 banners, then a new hero banner, then 3 banners, and so on and so forth. So, for next month, the new hero banner will be Mystery Knight and Virash. Mystery Knight is pretty much a 5 mobility mage, and Virash, I believe he has some revival mechanics of some kind, like if he dies, he comes back to life and he survives for like another 2 or 3, for like 3 turns or something before he permanently dies. Practically speaking, from what I've seen, well, nobody really uses him in PvP, so I think that says it all, right? But Mystery Knight is quite useful, both for PvP and PvE. With that said, by Season 3, I think Mystery Knight has mostly disappeared from most PvP boxes. So, it is what it is. So, in addition to that, supposedly there will be a new PvE mode, Sealed Domain, next month. More 3Cs, of course, and some new exclusive equipment. Right? Then the 3 banners after that will be Listel, Angelina, and Lanford. And then a rerun of the Heroes of Time banner, Joshua and Estelle. And then Bozel, Liana, Luna. Most of these I'm going to skip because I already have the heroes. And after those 3 banners, there will be the new hero banner of Akaya and Brenda. Okay. Akaya is a very unique character, which is based on creating summons whenever a character is killed, both friendly and both a friendly character or an opposing character. And those summons can be sacrificed for unique effects like Act Again, AoE heals, and so on. Unique character, realistically, once again, in PvP, you don't see her used. So that kind of sums it up. Much more of a for fun character, I think, than a competitive character is what Akaya is. And Brenda, well, a brief overview of Brenda would be that I think she has something like various mobility buffs. I can't quite recall, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I really just can't recall. I think if she acts a certain number of times, sorry, if she gets into combat a certain number of times, she gets to act again, right? And yeah, so she's like a damage dealer that has a chance of acting again every so often. So yeah, until they come, it's pretty hard to talk about these heroes. So I'm just going to continue to move on. Okay. With Akaya and Brenda, right? There is new story maps to get apparently Olivier and Angelica shards, right? So, and also, I'm guessing the Olivier is because of the rerun of the Heroes of Time. Oh, sorry, it's the rerun of the Legend of Heroes event. So you can get farm Olivier shards that way, and then Angelica shards should be coming from more world map chapters. Other than that, more 3Cs, this time for Wowler, Sumera, and Sonya, and then exclusives for Illustrial and Grenier. Okay. After that, it's once again 3 banners of existing heroes. First, there's a Focus banner, or Destiny Summon banner, Sigma, Lambda, Gizaroff, with skins of Ultimuller and Lifney in their student uniforms. Okay. After that is Leonhard and Rene. So once again, the rerun of the Legend of Heroes, right? First we have Joshua and Estelle, then we have Leonhard and Rene rerun. And then one more Focus banner with Rachel, Tieres, and Lana. Also a Macho Lotto at that time with a Claret skin. Moving on. Then, after those 3 banners, we're going to move into May at this point, and in May there is the Record of Lodoss War banner with Deedlit and Ashram, right? It's well known that Deedlit is overpowered, so you definitely absolutely want her. Ashram is, I think, another powerful cavalry character, but most of the time you don't really need cavalry characters. Right? There will also be a limited time event to get Parn shards of him, and Parn apparently is SR until he hits 6 stars, and then he turns into an SSR. Right? I guess his talent gets better, kind of like Grenier, Almeda, and Matthew, so he becomes an SSR that way. And then there's also apparently a login event to get another SR, Pyrotes. Finally, more 3Cs are released, in this case Angelina, Landius, Lifney, Hein, and Juggler. Okay. So after that, we move on to the 3 banners again, and the first banner is not quite sure who's on it, to be very honest. It's going to be Rainforce, Weiler, and then either Illustrial or Geralt and Layla. Not quite sure who's the 3rd character. Okay. Other than that, there's going to be a Zerda and Claret banner after that, and then the 3rd banner will be Juggler, Landius, and Yulia. Okay. So, we're moving into much more recent banners at this point, and then by this time, we're going to reach June, which is the Chinese server, January, right? And the banner there should be Maya and Ares. Okay. I haven't really looked into them. It's too far away, right? So, but that should be the upcoming banner at that point. And then we have 3 banners coming up. There's going to be Shafaniel and Betty, then Illustrial, DiHarto, and Young Jessica, with also a free SSR, apparently Olivo? I don't know. In any case, he looks like this. I don't even know what game he comes from. So there will be a free SR from around that time. And then estimated at the end of June, there should be another banner. I have no idea what it is. Okay. So, after that will be the Elucia and Shirinka banner. Right? Shirinka is apparently another very overpowered character. Elucia, I have no real information on. Didn't really look into her. I think she can be an aquatic character, and maybe Lancer. I'm not quite sure. Once again, these banners are so far off that I haven't really looked into much detail into these heroes. You can get a lot of this information about these heroes on the Wiki Grisser, I guess, but yeah. So let's move on. So after Shirinka, oh, and of course there will be a free C for Shirinka with that banner. So after that banner, we actually reach February 13th on the Chinese server, which was 2 weeks ago, and they had the Valentine's event at that time, right? So just like the previous Valentine's event, it's 3 different banners, and you get the opportunity to trade for hero shards, right? So you can kind of save up hero shards this way and do some trading on this upcoming banner if you have shards of that hero. So the 3 trades are Landius and Angelina, Lanford and Mystery Knight, and then Sigma and Claret. So 3 different banners, trading, giving you the opportunity to bring heroes up to 6 stars and so on. And yeah, so it'll be pretty interesting to see. Alright, so after the Valentine's event banners, right, I believe the trades will be 50 shards for 60 shards of the other hero. So it's not a 50-50 trade. The 50-60 trade basically allows you to guarantee that you can unlock that hero. So moving on. So there is that banner there, which for us will be in July. So after that will be another Destiny Summon banner with Virash, Omega, and Shuri, and that would just be last week, February 20th on the Chinese server. And then finally after that we reach our current time, which is February 27th, and we don't actually know what is on this banner because it's just happening today. And then finally after that, it's been announced, but of course it's coming up in the future, hasn't happened yet. They should be getting on the Chinese server 2 new heroes after that, and the 2 new heroes is Lolly Bozel and Dragon Girl. Their official names is Licorice, and the other character I can't even remember the name of. The Dragon Girl. Wow, what was her name? Rena, that was it. So, and to my knowledge, both of these heroes seems to be very much, how do you explain it? Niche heroes, okay? Lolly Bozel is another faction buffer, and she can rotate between doing damage and healing. And then Rena is, I guess I really didn't look into her. I think she's like another mage type, another attacking character, right? I really don't know much about her at all. Didn't really look into her in detail. So, but yes, those will be the characters that are coming up. So, I mean, given we're in February, this goes all the way to July. There's a lot of banners coming up, a lot of things that, and in terms of absolute must-get heroes, I think it would be Deedlit and Ashram. Well, Deedlit more than Ashram, but Deedlit is an absolute must. Ashram is a nice to have. And then probably Shirinka. Other than that, I think the other ones are more just fun to have. They can add extra abilities to your party if you get them, but you don't absolutely need them. Of course, I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't looked into that much detail into all of these upcoming heroes. I generally don't look into them until, let's say the week before or the week of. So there we go. But this is the upcoming plans for the heroes all the way up to, well, the end of July. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful. I'm still filling in some of this information. Like, so, as I mentioned, I'm missing a banner here. I'm missing a banner here for today. But this should be pretty much correct for what is coming up. Okay. So, I hope you found this video useful. And on that note, Nitro out.